Welcome back to Stock Talk Trades. We're going to be talking about HBAR in this video. We're going to start on the monthly time frame, but before I jump into it, please consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. It really helps out the channel, and we're on the road to 1,000 subs. On HBAR, we have increasing volume to the upside, which is what we want to see. It's a utility coin that has very good use case. We broke above that previous high and then immediately got rejected, which is what we don't want to see. Now, I don't want to see this candle close any lower than it is right now on the monthly time frame, but we also have 10 days left. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of dump in time frames where like Russian dolls, where they like stack like the 1 minute inside the 5 minutes, the 5 minutes inside the 10 minutes. So it's good to really start at a big time frame and then kind of slowly work your way in. So on the weekly, we broke above, increasing volume to the upside with a really high wick. That's not what I want to see. I think we have room to the downside. I think we could potentially come back to 28 cents before moving higher. We might even come back a little bit farther, which I don't think so, maybe around 225. But I think that would be a great entry for HBAR. HBAR is just a good cryptocurrency overall. And with this, again, I'm almost guaranteed that a Fibonacci retracement will kind of line up with it. And we're right into that OTE zone, that optimal trade entry zone. And that's where a lot of whales and really good traders like to enter for the move higher. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. I don't want to see it kind of pull back. I want to kind of see it over the next this week and the next week slowly pull back here, and then you can continue to catch the move higher. Let's go to the daily chart and see where this could potentially be going. And increasing volume, increase. We had really high volume, but compared to this high volume bar, it's almost the exact same. We have very light spread. And now we have that high, extremely high volume with a really long upper wick. That's telling me, a reversal, and you could have gotten out to close to the top. Now we have a double top and continued lower. Now we have a really long wick to the downside. Again, that's telling me on the daily that we might have a short-term reversal, maybe even back to 42 cents, maybe even 45. But the overall trend, I still believe, is coming back to 28 cents before we continue higher for HBAR. Let's go ahead and take a peek at our Fibonacci retracements from the previous low to the high. Again, we're pulled back right to that 61.8% level. That's a very good level where traders like to enter, and we can see we got immediate demand once we hit that. Brought it all the way back up. And if we slowly come down into this 28 cent level, this is known as the OTE zone, or the optimal trade entry zone. So I would be looking for an entry somewhere in between 32 to 28, and that is to me a good entry for the swing trade to continue higher, maybe even past these all-time highs around 57 cents. Our MACD is crossing to the downside, which is what we don't want to see. Again, that therefore clarifies even more that we have more room to the downside, down to 28 cents, maybe even lower. Let's go ahead and figure out where it could possibly go if it comes lower. We do have some support at around, I'm going to say 24 cents. So that's another price target. And again, if we have a small retracement people are short sellers who were selling up here are covering their profits, and that's what causes short retracements to reversal. I think we'll come back to 40 and maybe find resistance, maybe back up to around 40 to 43 before we continue lower down to that $28 price target. Our RSI is also moving to the downside. We did crack this support level for the RSI, and I think we can continue lower. Again, with the MACD, RSI, volume, everything is kind of matching up. So I do think HBAR has room lower, but I know you guys absolutely love your HBAR, and you hate it when people talk about HBAR going lower, but it's just, that's what it's telling me. I'm still bullish on HBAR. I think HBAR can go high long term. I love the project, but it's just not super appealing right now to actually jump into a trade. You don't want to catch a falling knife. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, hit that bell icon, and also give this video a like. Anyways, love y'all. Peace.